We back in this bitch, season 2. A different view. Y'all know what's going on. It's JP Porter.
Hey, this Rasta Boss.
And it's DJ Desire.
And they what? Not like us.
Absolutely not.
They could never be.
Girl. I mean, we is the best dyke duo out here. I will say that.
About? It ain't nobody like us. I don't care what you talking about.
No, absolutely not.
I will bet on us every time.
I ain't gonna cap. Me too.
There you go, Boogie.
Yeah. So let's get it cracking. Hey, where have you been?
Where have you been?
Well, I've been in the club. I've been outside.
Yeah, you know
I've been outside.
We've been outside.
Oh, it's hot too.
Oh, it's summertime. We back. We got a lot of events coming up. We just got back from Miami. You know, we tore that bitch up, but you feel me?
At the hold down, we sure did. Yeah. Stomped down them bitches.
You know, some dykes have blocked us and all that, but you know, that's neither here nor there.
Hey, but you know, bad press is good press. Or what did I say?
No, is it all press is good press?
All press is good press. Okay, well,
yeah, whether it's good or bad, you feel me? You know, they've been talking about us from here to the south.
I ain't gonna lie, we got the city on lock though. I will say that.
Vegas,
we've been dropping some heat. If you already know, you should be at Inferno every Friday.
Every Friday night, it's our night. You feel me?
Yeah.
Next level up, Thirsty Bread Entertainment.
Happy Pride.
Oh, happy Pride.
Oh my God.
Happy Pride
we're
month.
so good.
Happy
Lesbians
Pride,
rule.
DJ Desire. Hold on,
Happy
drop a
Pride,
motherfucking bomb for the gay community. You feel me?
For the LGBTQRSTUP. We love y'all. Shout out to y'all.
We love all y'all. Just ignore her. You feel me?
I love it.
And we tequila.
And we got an event coming up for Pride Month.
Yep, with Cali Kilo, and then she bringing out some special guests and stuff.
Oh yeah,
we about to do it big. We got DJ Desire, DJ Bossy Lee. You feel me?
Hell
we gonna bring
yeah.
all the dykes out from here to LA. You feel me? It's a West Coast party. We gonna get that bitch jumping.
Make sure
real.
y'all wear y'all rainbows.
Yeah. Oh, we gonna have some. We gonna go get some flags and stuff. For
Yeah, we gonna have it cracking. We gonna make sure it's gay.
Yeah, we gonna make sure this one gay.
If your mans or your woman's in there, on Friday night.
No, don't do too much because I'm gonna keep it real. That's where people need to just like if you come in a party with us and you support us, that should be okay.
Yep.
You feel me? Because I've had best friends that go out with me to festivals.
That's true.
Like when we were young, and you know why? Because that's where the bitches is at, nigga. Duh.
That's true.
Like, you gotta
and that's
be
where the
secure with
niggas is
yourself.
too.
Yeah.
I'm
how to download niggas.
Yeah, so you can say it, but no, just come down and party with us.
Yeah, every Friday. You know,
the best dyke duo. Yeah, that part.
So what else been going on? Though?
Nothing. Don't ask me my
Desire?
business. Don't, please.
Nothing much, man. Same shit. You
That's
know?
good. We been seeing
DJing.
Hey, Ricka.
DJing,
You know what I'm
staying
saying?
out the way.
Okay, so you know everybody want to give a relationship update. You know it's season 2. You know, no.
Is we about to do the song of the day? Because I'm not.
Nobody would.
No. We're season 2. This is new beginnings.
Yeah, new beginnings. Damn right. Damn right.
Just because you're still in season 1.
The bomb. It was a bomb for me. That's crazy.
Just because you're still in season 1, that's okay. We're on to. It's fresh start, season 2.
Okay, well, congratulations.
You want to give us an update?
I'm good, you know. Still taking, you know. Yeah, in a relationship.
Oh, that's good. That's good. That's good.
You know, she drive me crazy, but you know.
I love that energy. Yeah. I love toxic. Yeah. Huh?
Don't you?
I'm just a toxic nigga.
Nah, I'm tired of her toxic shit. I just be ignoring it now.
I ain't gonna lie. I'll call her every day with my problems.
Yeah.
But I'm basically, you know, still in the situation.
Still dealing with the same shit.
I shut your ass up.
You know what? We just had a stoplight party where it was complicated taking her single. So, you know, the green wristbands was, you know, single. Yellow, complicated, red, you feel me? This motherfucker gonna wear 2.
I wore
green and yellow.
No, I wore 3 because sometimes I get broken up with, so I'm single. Sometimes it's complicated when they block you. And then sometimes I'm taking when we follow each other on social media. If y'all, that's how you know what it is. You know what I'm saying? Yeah.
I had to wear red when it don't matter where we follow each
already
other
know.
Or not. Yeah.
I love a good dyke.
Did you even wear a wristband that day?
Nope, but I should have had my green one on.
Okay.
Yeah, I should have had a green one.
We should have had one like that was like a purple one that was like ho.
You know what? A lot of people did request a whole wristband, But I feel like it's a remix. You feel me? If you put on like multiple, so I didn't think that was necessary.
Yeah,
it was unnecessary.
Because I know like 50% was hoes in there.
Yeah. Oh, a lot of people was lying about their relationships in there. Ooh,
that should be making me sweat.
But you know what? We gonna run that thing back this time though. I'm going to tap in with TK, you feel me? And we going to put that camera on, y'all. We going to ask.
Oh, we got to have the microphone.
This time. Yeah, we going to bring a microphone for the next
we got to
one.
ask the people who are in there with each other.
No.
You know what I'm saying? Come on, because you are. Come on.
I don't know. But I want to ask them at the entrance more, so I want to get it where, you know, it's quiet and stuff. But, you know, each event, you feel me? You know, we appreciate the support we've been getting from the gay to the straight community, you feel me?
Hey, hell yeah.
Like, we really fuck with y'all, whether it's a bad night or a good night.
Yeah.
Even the DJs, DJ Desire, whether we got 10 people in that motherfucker, she still rocking that bitch out, or we might have 500 that night.
Hell
you feel me? So we really appreciate y'all rocking with us, you feel me? What else?
No, that's the same thing I'm on. I think Vegas been hella supportive right now. I ain't gonna cap.
Yeah,
Plus, I mean, like, our shit do be going up. It started out slow, but you know, patience is virtue right now.
Yeah.
The napkin wars
just
last Friday,
up. Y'all
that
like
shit went up.
with us. Y'all is not.
That shit went the fuck up.
Just know who brought it here first. Just know who brought it here first.
That
That's
part.
all I'm gonna say.
It was really her idea, which is so funny because she's so creative in the background.
Yeah, like
That's
I love
why she's
doing
always tired because she does the most. Good for her.
Behind the scenes, I'm really working my ass off.
That's
We
right.
some entrepreneur studs. You feel me?
Yeah.
And we trying to put on for the city, the West, all that. You feel me?
We trying to take over because now we trying to go to Atlanta. We got Atlanta Pride coming up.
Oh yeah, we going to Atlanta Pride.
Hell
That's gonna be
yeah.
That's gonna be
Hell
lit.
yeah. So make
we
sure
we gonna try to behave out there though, because you feel me. Miami went a little left. We didn't really like enjoy it.
Miami had nothing to do with me. Let's just start there. I was on a plane. I had nothing to do with that. I wasn't even there. Do I look like a problem starter?
I don't start no problems though. But once you feel me, you poke me. You feel me? That's when we gonna get.
I ain't gonna lie, we had a great time. It's just that weather was sorry. That weather, I mean,
that
no,
south,
like
that sticky wet weather, nasty.
No, you can't do nothing. You don't want to fuck, kiss, hug, touch, nothing. It was just, oh my god. But we had a great time. Shout out to Miami, Boss Bread, DJ XL. That shit was lit. Magic City, Miami. That shit was lit. So shout out to them. Yeah,
too, you feel
yeah. Shout out to them. So we got
they
some
took
shit.
care of us.
Yeah, so you know we're gonna go on tour soon. Don't worry about it.
Okay, DJ, you got something for us?
Let's go ahead and get into the song of the week.
Okay,
so this one is like a little vibe.
Okay, she confident about it too, so I'm let's hear it.
This like when your mama lit the incense.
Yeah, I'm about to say I'm getting real jazz vibes already. Whole lot of Lysol.
Solo.
Fabuloso.
Yeah.
Seat leaning back in the windows all black. Bold main beauty in the red Cadillac. I wanna get to know you. Let's take it back to my room. Penthouse suite with the ocean view. But ain't nothing better than the sight of you. So tell me what we gon' do. Baby, let me know what's on the menu.
Okay.
I was thinking you in the finest wine. You know I'm saying wine and dine.
Okay.
We started in the shower, now we off to the bedroom. Spotlight on you. Now that our lights down low, let these incense burn. Won't be done for why would we slow down now, girl? We way past first. I see them people picking in, let me close.
Okay.
Right,
I'm feeling it. Hold on. Who is that though?
So real quick, that's G Lit. So the name of the song is Solo, and I believe she's from like Virginia.
Virginia? Okay, shout out Virginia in the building.
It was like Erykah Badu.
Yeah.
Lauren
I
Hill.
think that was a sample of one of
vibes,
Erykah
like-
Badu's
You know what?
songs.
That was a vibe though. Like I really
Oh
liked
my
it.
god, yeah, I liked it.
Like some shit you ride to on the coast of the beach.
You know
feel
what?
me?
It sounds like Virginia because I was gonna say like Baltimore or something, like you know how they do down there on the East Coast. Like it was. Giving
I ain't
a
a
vibe.
fan of Baltimore, but
Baltimore
yeah.
is like it. Yeah.
Well, I
But
was
that was a vibe.
okay, girl. Yeah, that's because the bitch she beat up is from Baltimore.
Oops.
My bad. Okay, Virginia. But I like
shout
that.
out to Virginia, the whole DMV. You feel me? They do got little gay community out that way too.
Yeah,
they
they
do.
do.
And they be having it cracking in DC and stuff too.
Ooh,
I see.
I went before.
We gotta go out there. That's
It's a lot of
be on the
niggas.
list.
Man,
Man,
I love
no, but
seeing
I really
niggas.
liked it. You feel me? I do want to hear more from her. That was a dope little.
What was her
vibe.
name again?
G Lit.
G-Lit. Okay,
I like
shout out
that.
to you.
Yeah, shout out to
Appreciate-
G Lit.
Yeah.
Yeah, that was good. Yeah,
That
that was
Desire
cool.
be putting us on to some shit.
Yeah, I see you
Yeah,
been
it's been a
cooking up
minute,
since
you
we
know?
ain't been here. Okay, girl, I ain't been.
There was this one song you played, this little spicy Latino one. I need that. I need that back.
I ain't gonna lie. Every song you play, I actually
Yeah.
add on to my playlist.
Okay, so on this episode, this one's gonna be different. You feel me? We here to break barriers and stuff. This is season 2. It's a different view, so it's only right. You feel me? Who doing it better than us? So with that being said, you feel me?
We gonna have a mom and a daughter duo. We have an 11-year-old coming on. So this is gonna be different because some of us have been studs since the day we was born. So we
Not
got some
necessarily,
questions
but-
we want to know. Some answers. And
We've all came out at different ages. You feel me?
yeah, I
But
wasn't that young.
I
but
do have a lot of questions though. You feel me? I want to pick the mama brain, the daughter brain.
Yeah,
you
yeah.
feel
I think
me?
it's gonna be interesting. Like hell yeah,
Yeah,
different.
like
so yeah.
Let's get it cracking. You feel me? Let's go ahead and bring on our special guest. Okay. Like I said, we got a special guest. We got a mommy-daughter duo.
Yeah.
Welcome to the show, you guys. It's a different view.
Yes.
Thank you.
And I'm Ross the Boss.
And I'm JP Porter.
Yes.
So we appreciate you guys coming out, to talk with us. Can you guys go ahead and introduce yourself?
My name's Vivian. And I'm Joy.
Okay, Vivian.
Mama to this
Joy.
baby.
Hey, that's right, girl.
But she's almost as tall as me, so she doesn't
I
feel...
see.
It feels weird. 'cause
I see. Is this your only baby or?
we have a 7-year-old daughter, too.
Okay, cool.
Okay. And where you guys from?
Originally from Michigan. We've been in Vegas 14 years, though.
Oh,
So,
okay.
yeah,
Big weather difference.
for sure.
Yeah, definitely.
And I
Well, they
prefer-
been here for a while, so it's not
Yeah,
like.
but I
yeah.
prefer the heat over the cold.
Same.
Michigan
Oh
ain't nothing
no!
to play with.
I prefer the cold over the heat for sure. No, you don't sweat this much in the winter.
I don't like snow, so I'll take the
Really?
heat. Uh-huh.
Yeah, no.
Well, yeah. All right. So we're glad to have you guys here. This is definitely different for us because normally we already have people that are grown and older and things like that. So I just want to say, like, when I came out, I was like 19 or something like that. You know what I'm saying? Like, I kind of knew that I like girls here and there, but I was just really nervous about how the world would look at me or perceive me. You know what I'm saying? So this is for you, Vivian. You're 11, right?
Yes.
Okay. When did you feel like this was you? Like, I like girls.
I started to notice how I felt back in like 3rd grade, so around when I was like 9, 10-ish, around that age.
Okay.
The reason I actually started feeling that way is because I didn't have any crushes on girls at the time, but I still I looked at a few other girls and I was like, hey, she looks kind of cute.
Yeah.
And it was odd for me because it was a new experience.
Right.
But I was very comfortable with coming out to my parents because the way that they have taught me growing up, they were very they understood that people can be who they are, and they really taught me that. So I felt okay, this is different, but it's okay, you know?
Yeah. Yeah.
So, question: do you feel that you are a lesbian, or what gender role do you go by?
I tend to go by a lesbian, yeah.
Okay, but so you feel completely secure with that answer? You don't feel like there may be anything else out there, like in the future? Are you open?
I'm definitely open. At the moment, I'm calling myself a lesbian, but there may be some changes in the future where I feel like I might be something else, you know?
Which is understandable.
She's so mature.
She really
Oh my
is.
gosh.
She always has
And
been.
Mom, you came in here, you extra bright. It's giving me pride. It gives me support.
Yeah.
Where does that come from? How are you so supportive of, your daughter coming out to you?
Yeah, so, my husband and I, we grew up very fundamentalist religious and did not have this at all growing up.
Right.
And so when we moved away, our goal was really to like learn about different populations and start building our frame of reference differently, I guess. And so we really, like, I went to fashion school and we started hanging out and going on double dates with a lot of like the gay guys in my class and things like that, and really started like learning from the community and learning that like a lot of the bullshit we were taught is not okay.
Right.
And so really when we decided to have kids, like our goal was to do a lot of therapy between the two of us to really break down a lot of the belief systems that we held so that we could truly be open and inclusive to our children when we were ready to bring them into the world. And so, as Viv said, like, our house was never come out. Our house was like, who do you have a crush on, girls or boys? Like, and even I think that my husband on the way home from school would be like, so who do you have a crush on? Like, who's a crush of the week or whatever. And it was just very like, you can love who you love, you can like who you like. And
I love that because I'm 34. When I was your age, that just was not something that was like who you got a crush on. Like, I love that. You know what I'm saying? But in my household, it was that was just set out plan for you. You know what I'm saying? So that's so interesting and loving to see that you and your husband have accepted, you know, what she likes and who she is. You know what I mean? That's beautiful.
So crazy thing is, my dad actually accepted me. The first person I ever told was my granny, and then when it came out to my mother, we all tried to tell her. Unfortunately, you know, everyone responds differently, but at the age of 14, when I did come out, she did put me out and I was homeless. So, but we have a better relationship now. She loves me for me. She doesn't necessarily agree with it, but she loves me. So, and it's tolerable. You get what I'm saying? Like, I can bring people around her. She's not rude or disrespectful. And she, like, even friends, like, she loves Ross. She loves all my friends. So, you know, every situation is definitely different. But it is dope that, you know, you guys do accept her. So did you guys do actual therapy when you said therapy, or you guys
actual
did?
Therapy? And I want to be very clear. We don't just accept her. We celebrate her for who she is. Because for us,
can I get it?
Like,
I like that.
I want to redo my ears.
Like, for us, truly, like, this is one thing about her, right? There's other things, like, she's a nerd. We celebrate that she's nerdy. Like, she's, you know, she used to wear tutus and pink as a little bit, like a 2-3-year-old. And now she wears like black and green or like her colors, and she will not be caught dead in a dress, right? And that's okay. We celebrate that about her. When she was 5 years old, she came to us, but she wanted to shave the side of her head.
Okay.
And we were like, are you sure? Like, that's a big decision. That's all her hair was pretty long at the time. So we're like, I basically said, research, look at all these pictures, come back to us to show us what you like, and make sure you tell us the pros and cons of, like, that decision, right? And she did all that. She did the research, came back to us. I'll show you guys, I'll send you guys the picture. Because the picture of her holding her hair with her head shaved for the first time, you would have thought this kid got an Emmy. Like, she felt like this was her,
new
right?
Beginning.
And this is 11 years later. Look, she's still got the shaved
love
side.
that. And
so she's always been exactly who she is. And we've really felt like, as parents, like, our goal is to celebrate our children, to love them, and to coach them into loving themselves first.
That part, girl. And are you dating currently?
No, not at the moment.
Okay.
But in the future.
And Mom, are you okay with her dating now, or is that like something?
What's an appropriate age?
I think we're open. She's extremely mature, as you said. So I think we're open to, like, continuing to have those conversations, right? Like, when will be her first kiss, or will she want to just go to a movie with someone, or like, what would it be like? And for us, it's all about communication. It's all about, we're very big on consent and agency. We're very big on, you know, having all the safety pieces, whether it's emotional safety, physical safety, you know, mental safety. That's the most important to us. So safety is our highest priority in our home.
Because nowadays, with that being said, I'm sorry, my next question, because with you saying that, is how is the school life? You know, as far as, like, there's bullies out there. There's people that are more, like, on the internet that are more mean. You know what I mean? you know, coming out, which is great. How does your peers?
So, actually, one thing I'm really trying to do is I've told my close friends because I know that they will, like, accept me and they won't think any differently about me. Like, they'll still know that I am still who I am, right?
Yeah.
So I've actually I've told a few of my friends, and all of the friends that I've told have reacted very supportively. They're like,
that's
oh, yeah,
nice.
like,
Yeah.
that's really cool, right? Actually, one of my friends, when I told her, she was like, "Oh yeah, me too."
Oh, that's
So
cool.
yeah, it's pretty cool. So I actually do have a few actually queer friends at school,
Yeah.
which is really nice for me because
Yeah.
I've got that little like supportive pride
Right,
group, you know?
right. As long as you got your little, because I know school can be hard. I mean,
Right.
you're in, what grade are you in?
5th grade, going into
5th
6th.
grade, yeah. So, you know, definitely high school is different.
Right.
But I love that because
Oh, she's still in middle school.
that's crazy. I
Yeah.
mean, you
Sixth
so
grade.
Going to
mature.
sixth,
I'm
yeah.
just like, I don't see 11, but yeah. You know,
I was definitely gay in middle school. But, like, open, like, completely open.
I was not as brave as y'all. No, absolutely not.
It's okay. It's okay.
It is, nah.
Desire, what age did you come out at? 18?
Yeah. When I was grown, look.
Oh, wow.
Peace. Look.
So,
Way to college my first year. That's when
yeah.
Yeah.
Okay. I didn't even know you went to college. Okay. I didn't. Well, you know, we learn something new about each other every day.
No, sis.
So, can I ask you a question? What kind of lesbian do you consider yourself?
To be honest, I'm not too sure. Like,
Okay.
because I would consider myself pretty new to the community, and like you said, pretty young. I'm not quite sure like what kinds are out there.
I get what you're saying. Yeah.
Girl, you gonna find out. It's a lot.
Okay.
Well, when we was growing up, it was just like gay, lesbian. I mean, what was it like? You were either gay for dudes or lesbian for girls. I mean, you got STEM studs.
There's a lot of different.
But now there's, like, more.
categories, But
Right.
ultimately, it really doesn't matter which one you choose to be, as long as you're comfortable with yourself.
Yeah,
right,
gay is gay.
Yeah.
We
I think
love
when
it.
we talk about it, like, I think more like, are you like more masculine, feminine,
Yeah,
right?
dominant,
That kind of.
yeah, feminine.
I would consider myself like just like I would consider myself more of like a masculine figure.
Like
but-
tomboy, yeah,
Right.
exactly. We all started out like that, girl.
Yeah.
Don't we? Mhm. Now, I have a question for Mom. I love that you're super accepting. Like that, I love that. My mom loves me. She says the same thing. This is you. This it fits you. This, that, and the third. Have you gotten any backlash from that? Being so supportive of your daughter?
A
Yeah,
lot of
really?
backlash. Yep. But I mean, again, like our goal was really to break down our own belief systems so that they felt really true to who we are.
Yeah.
But yeah, we have a lot of like we've broken away from most of our family on both of our family's sides before this, and we've really built a safe community around her. And so she has adopted aunties and uncles that are like her people.
Okay.
But even online, like when we started, you know, basically we've been going to Pride for the last like 10 years because
okay.
we've been passionate about just being allies for the community.
Yeah.
And it was this last Pride that she was like, "Can you get me a lesbian flag?" And that was kind of, and you know, the cutest thing in the world is our 7-year-old, when she said that, our 7-year-old looked at her and said, "I knew you were a lesbian." It was like the cutest response because she'd be like watching a show.
Nah, I knew you was a
and
lesbian.
she would grab her and be like, "Sis, there's 2 girls on the show. Like they're dating." You know, like she just like it was so cute. Like that was like her way of affirming her.
Right.
But that was kind of the way she was like, "Oh yeah, I really want to openly share like what I believe like I am."
So, did you see it coming?
For sure. Yeah, we definitely saw
For
it.
real?
Yeah, definitely.
I feel like your
Yeah.
parents know.
Yeah.
Like, you know.
Your
Yeah.
parents know. They know you. They,
Yeah.
they
Yeah,
gave
absolutely.
birth.
I mean, I knew who I had crushes on when I was 8, 9, 10, 11, you know, and it actually pisses me off because people say like, "Oh, she's too young." I'm like, she's too young. Would you say that if she had a crush on a boy?
No,
you
it would be
period-
regular.
Period wouldn't. And so, yeah, we've gotten everything from online to your child abuse, you're a failure as a parent, to, extreme comments from trolls to, family being like, oh, she's too young. Are you sure? And like our thing always is, it really doesn't matter.
Yeah.
She can be who she is. And yes, sure, when she's 15, 17, 21, maybe she falls in love with a guy. Maybe she...
Yeah, exactly.
Maybe she's queer. Maybe she's trans. Whatever she is, we don't give a shit.
Yeah, exactly.
Because she's our daughter.
That part.
We love her for exactly who she is. And
exactly.
who she dates is no different to us than what job she tries out next or what... Like, it's just parts of who she is.
I love that because, like you said, it's creating your own safe space. I have a 15-year-old, and I'm the same. I mean, he's dating his girls and all that, whatever. But it's crazy because growing up, you are strictly used to one thing, and that's what you think is the right thing. And then when you have your own kid, you like, oh, shit, I want to do something different. So I love that. Yeah. And that's good.
So you'd be okay with him coming out as gay?
I didn't say all that.
Well,
we already had an episode.
I know, but that's why.
Okay, I would be okay. Let me be real.
Clarify.
I would accept it because that's my son. That's my baby.
Okay.
That's my bloodline. I would be okay. I would just have to get more information only because girls and guys is two different things. So I mean, if I had a daughter and she, what are you shaking your head for? What would be? Only because we had an episode like this before. The only thing different is
we talked about her son.
Her guys go through things a little bit differently than women do. That's how I feel. Being a lesbian, we get away with a lot more than gay boys would. So I would have to be a little bit more educational if that was something he wanted to do. I feel
like the gay boys have it.
You don't have no kids. Hey, that's what I'm saying.
They do.
But that's what I'm saying though. Like, with parents not accepting it.
I never said I wouldn't accept it. That's not what I said.
If we run the tape back.
Run the tape. I didn't say that. I would just, okay.
You said you could not
I'm a little nervous.
A
little nervous, but that's my kid. My son does dumb shit all the time, and I've accepted it. So I don't think this would be something that I would really be like, oh my God, because I do what I want as a parent.
Okay.
So, you don't have no kids, so.
I don't, but I have an understanding. So, with that being said,
girl,
how do you feel about parents that don't accept it though, and they treat their children differently, or et cetera?
I think so. She's pretty masked, and oftentimes when we do talk about things publicly, we made like a really cute post for Pride, which was like we were holding my husband, and my little daughter were holding like an ally flag, and then we did like the Taylor Swift song, like "It's Not About You," and then but what if it is? And she came in like wrapped in the lesbian flag. But because she is more masked, oftentimes people think she's trans publicly. Oh, okay. And so we get a lot of feedback on that. Like, that's why it's like, you're child abuse, you're a failure, you're grooming your kid, you're all of this stuff for me, right?
Are you familiar with Dwayne Wade?
Uh-huh.
Yeah. Okay, so you're familiar with their situation?
Absolutely, yeah.
I think it's pretty dope how he supports his
too.
daughter.
Yeah. So, to me, I think, and so we get a lot of parents. I literally was arguing with them this morning. And to me, what I tell them is, you really need to reevaluate your thoughts and your belief system so you're not your kid's first bully.
Oh, wow.
Damn, I didn't think about that.
I hate deep.
Because, we as parents, our job is to protect our children. Correct. And protect them from bullies. And protect them from people harming them. And if we can't fully accept our kids for who they are and really decide, one, our children are not ours. That is, we don't own them. We had them. There's a big difference in that. And oftentimes as parents, we feel like who our children become is like, we're living through our kids.
A reflection.
And that's not it. Our kids can be who
that's
they are.
That's what we was raised up on.
Our job is to coach them into being the best version of themselves, so that they can love themselves and that they can love others well. And who are we to not do that for them?
Yeah, exactly.
And I honestly feel very sad. I understand, especially religious families. We were there. I understand the shame and the fear of hell that people in the religious community feel. They can't get away from it because it's so ingrained in them. It feels so real to them.
Yeah.
And so for us to step out of that religion, I'm grateful we did that before she came out. I mean, to the point that my husband was working in churches. Like, we were very involved.
Oh, wow.
And even inside the church, we were like, we'll change it from the inside out. We're going to share our belief system. We're going to, right? And it just became like, my husband actually ended up stepping away from a church because he had a mother who was gay, who wanted to attend a home building in Mexico with her son. And they wouldn't let her be a leader because she was gay.
Wow.
And he was like, this is not okay. And basically, like, they were like, okay, yeah, he's like, all right, well, I need 5 leaders, so I guess I need to go get another leader then. They're like, no, you can have 4 leaders and a chaperone.
Wow.
So it was really just like the words.
Yeah.
Right? And so he ended up going into like his boss's office and being like, this is not okay. And they're like, you can be done then. And it was 2017, so she was 4 years old. And so for us, like, we were able to break down and really leave that community and build our own community before she came out. And I'm so grateful we did, because in fact, there's an organization that is called Mama Dragons that supports parents whose kids come out. And it started from the Mormon church. It started from Mormon church, leaving the Mormon church and finding a new community. Yeah. And it is really hard. It's hard when you pick a religion or your kid, but I hope to damn sure you pick your kid every time.
So with that, I love that. And Vivian, with you being 11 right now, and this is just a pre-trial, do you plan on having kids? Like, do you see yourself with kids later on in the future?
To be honest, when I grow up, I do want to have kids.
Okay.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's cool. Yeah, because, the reason why I say that is because sometimes, I had a kid before I came out, so it kind of worked out. That's it. That's all. I wouldn't do it again.
Yeah. The only thing that I'm thinking is, of course, this depends. I'd talk about this with, my future partner, but I would not really want to be the one that had the child.
Oh, so you don't want to carry it.
I wouldn't want to carry the child.
Me neither.
I would just want to basically be the masculine, almost like the father figure, but not.
You're giving
the
me
father.
stud. You're gonna be here with us soon. You're a pretty girl. You can do either way. You know what I'm saying? So you're just so educational, but you haven't started really dating girls yet? No, just crushing them. So no crushes on boys ever?
It has been, just a few years back. Yeah. I was, a few years back, I did identify as bi. So I had crushes on boys and girls, but then I think, 2-3 years ago, I was like, you know what? I'm not feeling it anymore. Yeah. I don't like boys anymore. I'm just I just like girls.
Do you actually feel that you're more open because your parents are more accepting?
Yeah.
Yeah. Okay.
Yeah. The way that they have taught me is because if my parents didn't accept me, I would be worried that people would have been like, oh, this is wrong, and I wouldn't have anyone else to go to.
Yeah.
Right? But because my parents are so accepting, and I feel like if someone else is bullying me, I can go to them immediately without any hesitation whatsoever.
Yeah. That's good. Your safe haven. Everything does start at home. You know what I'm saying? So that's good, because I love that.
I've always been rebellious. I never care who accepted me. Yeah. When I came out, it was me versus the world.
Okay, well, my experience was a lot happier. My family was very...
No.
I ain't gonna lie. When I came out, my mom said it was an experiment. I ain't gonna lie. Now she this is you. You know what I'm saying?
But it also has a lot to do with your parents' upbringing as well.
That too,
yeah. My mother and my grandmother... They're both from Guatemala, you feel me? They're not from the United States. So when they grew up out there, I come from a very strict family. Mm-hmm. They're Hispanic. They are not accepting to it. I still have family that doesn't accept it or accept me. Mm-hmm. They also, what is it called? They're Catholic. Mm-hmm. So their beliefs are very, very strong. Mm-hmm. So, but it took them both a while to understand, because it's very different out there. Every country is different for real. Yeah. It's hard.
Damn, that's crazy.
I've been hearing that a lot.
I'm sorry to hear that.
Even when I recently traveled 2 years ago to Guatemala with my family, that was a concern. Me, my presentation, my look, that they were worried for me. Like, we had to have family men chaperones with us at all times because they were concerned. And my uncle just got kidnapped out there a couple of years ago, him and his wife, for ransom. And luckily they made it out, but that was a concern, you know, me going to see, you know, the motherland and all that of my family. But they're like, are you sure you want to go? You know, how you look. Like, so. But I was okay with it. I didn't care. Yeah,
No,
I was like,
I mean, nowadays,
what happens. I don't care. We go roll the dice.
Girl, bye. Call me for the ransom. I got you. Don't trip. But that's what I'm saying. It's
Call
good that
Ross
you.
the boss. She don't even answer the phone.
Girl, I love that because I feel like that's the reason why I'm comfortable in my skin a little bit. Like how she is with you is because my son is accepting of it. I feel like if my son was like, ugh, I ain't really feeling it, I don't know where I would be right now. I'll probably give him up for adoption because. What? But no, it has a lot to do with the
She's
support.
Joking.
The support,
Erin,
and
she loves you.
and I love that because, like I said, I grew up where, just like her, like it wasn't accepted. My grandparents, you know, but me being the first girl in that family, I think they were okay with a lot of things. And to this day, I'm the dude. I'm like, yeah, you know what I'm saying? And they love it. So I love that for you because you are young. You're 11. And I'm not going to lie, I've always been the type of person to be like, you don't know what you like or what you don't. But your mom made a good point. If it was a boy, it would be more okay. Like, oh, she has a crush on him. You know what I'm saying?
Right.
But because it's a her, it's like, what? Are you crazy?
Yeah.
So, you know, I love that, you know, you guys
We
are
love
that
that
open.
you guys have that great relationship.
Yeah. Now,
For
real quick, I do have a real quick question. What about your 7-year-old? What is she like? How does she act? Or being around you guys are so open and okay.
Yeah.
How is she like?
So our 7-year-old is motivated by fun. So anything that's fun is like
She's good.
literally never enough glitter, never enough.
Yeah.
Like she's very feminine.
Okay.
But it was interesting because the other day we were like swimming in the pool and she said, "Mom, I think I like girls and boys." And I was like, and she's 7, right?
Yeah,
So I was like, totally. Like you like playing with girls, you like playing with boys, and she was like, yeah. So I might want to date both, and I was like, totally. I was like, but I want to be really clear. Like being bi is wanting to make out with boys and girls.
Right.
And
Not
she
just
goes-
playing
and
with
they,
them.
They still think making out is gross. Like at 11, and I'm totally fine with that. I'm grateful for that. I did not feel that at 11. So yeah, so way earlier than that. So
Yeah.
So basically, when
were
she
pretty
said
fast.
that, I was like. And as you get older, if you start continuing to feel that, then we can discuss that. But even with Vivian, like even though we saw it coming, because she's been masked for a lot of years, like when she would say something, our big thing was like, you can be whatever you need to be. You don't have to put a label on it. Like you can still like girls or you can like boys. You don't have to put a label on it. Until last year when she was like, but I want to put a label on it. Like, I want to wear this lesbian flag to Pride.
Girl, you
I
gotta be
want
a
to
strong person.
Like, I want to be who I am. And we're like, okay. Then we 100% like respect that. And not only respect it, but we'll celebrate it then. And again, if that shifts, that's fine.
Yeah, so
You know?
with that being said, you know, we want to thank y'all for coming on here. Also, before we get out of here, you can tell us about your cosmetic line?
Yeah, absolutely.
Yes.
So we have a tech-enabled lipstick that, with a push of a button, you can call, like you can text someone, you can contact emergency services, you can priority dispatch police to your location, or priority dispatch a friend or contact, whatever makes you feel safest, all with a push of a button on the lipstick.
What? Do you have it? Like, girl, let's
Of course
see
I
what's
do.
going on.
So it's basically like so this is the lip
Do
gloss.
not push the button, Ross.
Yeah, right. So this is the lip gloss or stick, depending on the color that you choose. In the base is also roofie test strips, so you can test your drink.
Oh my
Yeah.
God.
And then the panic button's on the bottom right there.
Wow.
And it connects with our app. So we have a safety app that's fully customizable.
Wait, so how do you just...
That's the test strips. Yeah, so you can pull it up.
Please.
So, like, when you're in the club, for
And
instance...
they
you
drunken
wanna-
us.
Oh,
Yep.
that is dope.
I need one of them. You got
This is super dope. I think every female
Yeah.
should definitely... You
Absolutely.
Absolutely.
And the
into
panic
this.
button is on the
Yep.
bottom.
And look, right here, this
little
is
button?
this is the app. So, like, see, it's showing
Oh,
right...
the app?
Yeah,
super dope.
the panic button is connected to the app, and the app, see, it's showing our exact location right now with the lipstick. So you can basically just customize. You can go into the contacts.
Wow.
You can go into messages. You can customize a text or phone call, customize the text. And then you can set it up to, I always tell people set it up like green light, yellow light, red light. She has it set up, actually.
Yeah.
She was being bullied by a substitute teacher this last year. Yeah.
That's super
Wait,
crazy.
what? Wait, what? Huh? Bullied by a substitute teacher.
So basically, last year during school, in like the very beginning years, my teacher was out for quite a while. And so a long-term sub came in.
Yeah.
She was, in the beginning, she was pretty chill. She was okay. Like, she was definitely, I could tell she was going to be one of those strict subs from the beginning. But over time, she started to become more and more strict. And she actually tended to call us names. Like, she would say that once she said that the class, she asked us if we were too smart to learn from her.
Ooh, girl.
Yeah, she also, we have like homework, but we don't have to do it. It's just like basically extra practice in our class. And so when we were turning that in, I didn't really want to do it because one, I was kind of busy. Two, I felt like on that specific topic, I really understood it. And so when she found out that I hadn't done my homework, and of course she might not have known that it was optional, but when she found out, she started yelling at me, and she was like, what makes you better than the class so that you don't have to do the homework?
Oh, shit.
Yeah.
Shoot. My bad. Shoot.
No. It's okay. And she asked me, if you know all the answers, why don't you go up and write them all on the board? And holding I was very upset at the time, but I tried to calm myself down. I kept myself nice and calm, and I said, I don't want to do that. Yeah. And so she was just like, she was very enraged at the time, so she was just fine, and she walked away.
Yeah.
At that time, I didn't actually have the lipstick, so I couldn't really do anything about it. But when I got out of school, I told my dad, and he was like, you know what, we're going to go to the office, we're going to talk about this right now, right?
Yeah.
So they went up, and they were like, you know, this sub has been bullying my child, and it was like really stressful for me.
I can't stand teachers, girl.
Yeah.
Well, then the teacher came back, but then they put the sub back in.
Right.
One day, and we didn't even know that was going to happen because we had already told them like, you will. She's literally top of her class. Like, she didn't need to do that homework, right? I know, right? So basically, what did she do? Slam a laptop down next to you?
She came back in, and she was like, for some reason, she was really mad like that day. I don't know why, but when the class was getting a little bit too loud, what she did was she took my classmate's computer, and she slammed it shut, and she was like, don't play on your laptop. So it was really loud.
That's
and,
fine.
Right, and that was kind of like the tip of the iceberg, oh my gosh, I cannot do this anymore. So I looked, and I grabbed my backpack, I pressed the button.
The panic button.
The panic button.
So we get a text. This is in December, which unfortunately it was the day after the UNLV shooting.
Right.
And so here we are, parents, she's never pushed the button.
Right.
And we are like, there's a shooter at our school, right? We're like freaking the fuck out.
Hell yeah.
And I'm like, I didn't plan on the panic button being for this situation, but we set it up just in case there was anything for her.
Right.
We get to the school, and we're like, what's going on? They're like, nothing. She's not allowed to use her phone. How do you, and we're like, she didn't use her phone. She used her lipstick. And so we pull her out. She's hysterical, crying, because the teacher kept going at her. And so finally we pull her out, we take her home, and we're like, she will never be coming back if this is going to be her teacher.
So that lipstick
saved me.
Yeah. For sure. Now, do you got a stud lipstick? Because I want more clear.
I know.
Want really.
Well, yes, this is clear. This is like is like basically no color.
Because, girl, I ain't going to lie.
I know.
I'm a cute stud. I'll be scared out there at night when I'm walking to the car or something.
So right now we have this. It's like basically like a clear, kind of a clear. But our goal is to have a chapstick.
Let me know when you drop a chapstick.
Yeah, that's our goal.
That'll work.
A chapstick, a car mag.
Yeah.
What they were also planning on is we're actually planning on making like a watch, like a little thing that you can have, just like the little button. I'm not sure if it's gonna be watch, but I know that we're planning on just having the button.
You should, because there's a lot of sex trafficking shit like that.
Right.
I mean, stuff like that. So that nobody would ever think to test a lipstick or something in case of danger, a panic button. The rupee is really smart. Oh my God.
Yeah.
So I love that. We definitely gonna have to get us some lip gloss.
But we want to thank you guys so much for coming on this episode.
Yeah.
We really appreciate you guys.
Yeah.
It's a different view of season 2.
Yeah.
We're coming different this season, so stay tuned. It's JP Porter.
It's Rasta Boss.
And
and Vivian Hoover.
Vivian and Joy, thank you so much
Okay.
for having
Thank you,
us.
Vivian
shout out
and
DJ
Joy.
Desire. You feel me?
Yeah, shout out to y'all.
Okay, we'll be back. See y'all next episode.